Hey, how you guys doing?
Well, how about you?
Doing good. Are you the guys that called?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What can I help you with?
I guess it was your captain or something, Mr. Looney.
Captain Mooney?
Yes, Looney.
Yep, that would be our captain.
Looney. I wanted to file a report. I guess that's what he said, dude. I'm not trying to point because she's out there.
Okay.
She's out there in the yard.
Okay.
We've had incidents since Saturday. Me and her have an autistic child together.
Okay.
And they started shooting in the afternoon.
Okay.
And they kept shooting up until the night, that Saturday night. And then, before I called 911 that night, there was a bird shot. It was fired, how many times? A couple times?
Yeah.
It hit your roof and it hit my roof.
It hit my daughter's roof up there where the satellite's at,
Okay.
and she's autistic. She come running out there screaming.
Okay.
And the other deputy come out here that night and said there's nothing you can do about it.
Mm-hmm.
So, then, basically, yesterday afternoon, me and her were down there at 9:15, the mailbox, and in my truck, and that Jeep is parked right yonder. She come around the curve, flying like crazy. She liked to hit my truck.
Okay.
And I blowed the horn, and she stopped right there in that curve, slammed on brakes, and one of them was supposed to get out. I don't know if it was a male or who it was. I didn't give him a chance. And I left, and I went on down, and she turned around and come back, and she was screaming and hollering, and she said, all of us are going to pay on this hill.
Okay.
So,
okay. Do you remember which deputy came out Saturday?
no, sir, I didn't get his name or nothing.
Can you describe him?
Yeah, he was driving. He was like maybe not a Mexican, Chinese.
Bentley. You don't got to go any further. Sergeant Bentley. I know exactly what you're talking
don't get me
about. This
wrong.
tall? Yeah, Sergeant Bentley. Yeah, that would be Sergeant Bentley.
But they're shooting all hours of the night, and they shot a couple times last time. Evidently, y'all were over there last night, and they were shining flashlights over here.
Okay.
So I don't know what their intent is, if they fist to try to start shooting up, or what they gonna do.
Okay. As far as the shooting, Sergeant Bentley is correct about that. There's nothing we can do about the shooting because of the fact that if he's shooting bird shots, I think is how DNR describes it, that they won't hurt anyone, but still I get that it's a worry for y'all. The fact that y'all do have an autistic child, I know that makes it a little bit harder because it's a little more to deal with.
Yeah, get up and go to school.
Right.
He stayed up at 3 o'clock that morning.
Right. So in that retrospect, Sergeant Bentley is correct. There's nothing we can do about that because even the ordinance, I was reading it on the way over here when I heard the call type, even the ordinance in itself, firearms are exempt. Right. So even still, and unfortunately, like I said, I know it's an inconvenience, but they're exempt all 24 hours. So it's still, even still, I can't go over there and do anything for them in that retrospect either. Right. So as far as the incident on the so do you want a report about the shooting or about what happened on the roadway?
Both.
Okay, well, you can.
Didn't he just tell you can't do it?
Yeah, I'm on the road down there because the captain or whatever, he said he's dealt with her before, but, you know, the thing about it is, I just blowed my horn. You can ask her. I was like, hey, here's my truck, you know. So, but she retaliated. She come back because, I think the address is 1181 or something. It's the double wide right up the road here. I turned around right there. And she comes speeding back. I didn't give her a chance to try to catch up with me or nothing. That's when I turned around, she come hauling tail back. Okay.
And when did she yell at you? Was that when y'all passed each other? Or?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Screaming out the window, acting like a nut.
Okay. Okay.
And she had kids in the car with her too.
Okay. What I can do, it'll be one report for the whole thing, but what I can do is I can note that you guys have been having issues and had
we've had issues since they've been living over there.
Yeah, and every so often this county, like I'm from Herring County, so it's a totally different shell shock for me coming from here to here. So when when I get like the shooting calls and all this, I'm like, yeah, you can do something about that. No. In Henry County, you can't. Not here, because it's totally different, and everybody here got 5-10 acres. You know what I'm saying? So it is that little thin line of, I understand that it's aggravating, but there's also nothing you can do lawfully on the law side. So signal 20. Hopefully that came out. I don't know.
You know, that's how come you turn your TV on, watch the news. You know, you see all these folks getting killed.
Yes, ma'am.
From people like that coming in shooting these kids. You know, drive by and all that. I know Walden County will lock them up in a heartbeat.
But we'll
see. That's where we live, right there.
Okay.
And their house is right there. And they're shooting dead right there.
I'm signal 20.
They locked that guy up, that guy right there up last night. Said that he was a peeping Tom, but he had his flash.
Hold on. 13 radio, I'm signal 20. All right, guys, sorry.
But he was out there trying to, he was going to record them shooting, because that's what the other deputy
what the other deputy told us to do.
And
he
they
told
locked
us
him
to
up.
record it, but get as close as we could, but don't get actually on their property.
He
Right.
was in his property.
So, and last night when I come out, I know one point in time they had a bunch of loud music going, and all of a sudden everything just shut out. I mean, then that's when I started seeing flashlights every which way. So when I kind of get, paranoid, like, oh no.
I got you.
'Cause
Okay.
he's bipolar. My daughter-in-law down there is very bipolar, and she's bipolar. And I got an autistic granddaughter lives with me, and I got an autistic grandson by them. And when he hears it, he puts his hands over his ears and he starts rocking, and he starts banging on his head on the floor or on whatever,
And
because
he's scared to death.
And
if it was just us, wouldn't worry about it.
Right.
And right where my finger's pointing, right there back of their house, that's where they're shooting. And there's my house right there. So, and they're not just shooting birdshot.
No, because one time it was a rifle. I mean, a big.
Automatics.
It sounded like an army gun.
and once again, it's the beauty. It's the beauties and the curse of Jasper County. You can, in Jasper County, you can have those kind of weapons and shoot. So, because I'm not gonna lie, I love my guns too. It's just me. But even still, when you get the ARs and the AKs and the Dracos and all these different type of guns, they're fun to shoot, but as long as you're not doing it in a reckless manner, lawfully, every deputy's gonna tell you the same thing.
Yes, sir.
You can do what. Now, I'll go ahead and knock the report out for you, letting you know that that this and this happened, so at least you have record of it. But lawfully, there's really, I hate that I can't do anything for y'all, but lawfully there's nothing I can do other than just make a report for y'all and let that be known. The beginning time will start about I'll probably say Saturday night, just because it's been an ongoing issue between the same two people. I'll talk to that sergeant. I don't think he's at work today, but I'll talk to that sergeant and see if I can just get the information from him in reference to what happened, and then we'll put it all together.
He went over there. And he talked to them, and he talked to the other one across the road.
They used to, them two over that one and that and across the road used to shoot at each other.
And don't get me
Like
wrong, I
Beverly
don't
Hillbillies.
care if they shoot, but the thing about it is, and I know you expressed it, but a bullet can ricochet. A bullet can ricochet, definitely in the dark.
So we can, but I'll type up a report for you, just so that's validated. But that's about all I'm going to be able to do for you, unfortunately.
Now, as far as down there at the road. What can you do about that? Is just file a report on that?
Yeah, that's pretty much because from what I'm hearing, it don't really sound like she made a direct threat. More of the you'll pay.
It ain't.
So yeah, like it'd be different if she pulled up next to you and
I think
you know.
she's just mad because we called law on her the other night.
Right.
She's trying to retaliate.
Right, and it's childish and it's petty, but it is what it is. Unfortunately,
Man, I wasn't in wrong by blowing them.
right? No, no. I mean, because if someone's
my truck's here, watch out.
yeah, no. So it's there's nothing wrong with that. But I'll put all that in there. And we'll kind of go from there. You have your license on you, sir?
I think
In your truck,
I don't know if they in my truck.
Okay.
Can you run my birthday?
Yeah, give me 1 second.
they didn't have a lot of reports on them, I think. The way the people talk to them.
What's your name, man?
Daniel Bradley.
And what's your birthday, Mr. Bradley?
12/8/87.
And a good phone number for you?
470-629-4896. And she was the one in the truck with me with that, so.
Okay. And close Saturday.
I'm constantly losing my wallet. I can't keep up with my wallet to save my life. I can
My
only keep up
husband
with
went to pay the Bulldog, and he took his wallet out and get his credit card out, and laid his info down there on the counter to the man give his give the card back to us. He got home, he got to find his wallet. Everything was in it. We had to cancel everything. He done lost it.
When did you say the incident on the road happened?
yesterday.
Around what time?
It was about 1:30, 2 o'clock. Yeah.
Yeah, it was before Bubba got.
It was before Bryce got off the bus.
Look, we could take that sheriff sign off of that car right there, and you can just leave it there.
What was yesterday? The 29th? Yes.
Yes, sir.
29.
No, day's 30th.
He's talking about
Yeah, so yesterday was the 20,
Yeah.
22. And you said it was between.
It's probably
1:30 and
between
2.
1 and 2 o'clock. Ain't even check your mail no more. And the only reason I check because we normally have mail that goes to a P.O. box, but we had an Amazon package in the mailbox and it told her.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only reason we went in that mailbox.
Speaking on, man, I don't know.
I got a call. Who I called down there to Monticello to get fixed the driveway?
Probably Public Works.
Cause I ran in mailbox. I done busted a tire.
Public Works. Yep, they'll come out and look at it, and I think I don't know their full process, but they look at it and then they do, Public
Patch
Works
it.
things, and then they may patch it
Yeah.
for you. Yes,
I
ma'am.
don't know how come they just don't go ahead and blacktop.
And what's your name, man?
Kathy with a K.
Same last name?
Yes.
And your date of birth, ma'am?
9/17/91.
And a good phone number for you.
470-629-9502.
Now, I don't mean to waste y'all's time. I just want to let it be known.
No, it's because like I said, and I understand that I understand it's aggravating.
Yes.
Because you're sitting right in between that fine line of okay, and I want something done because it's aggravating to live with, but I can't do anything lawfully. So I get it, but you know, it's usually, at least if, which we hope not, at least if something comes out of it and you know something happens where you know y'all do cross paths again and something goes wrong or whatever, at least you've noted that this and this happened.
Yes,
so at least you have that on your side, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Do you know her name, the lady?
All I know is her name is Emily. That's all I know. And it's that, what? It's sitting right over yonder.
Do you know the address?
Right
Right
there.
yonder.
So just when
When you go down that road, there's two trailers. Two driveways side by side. One goes to Nate's and the other one goes
The other one
up.
Sure,
goes right
okay.
to the bottom. So,
The kids has got where they even scared to come outside to play.
mm,
And if they was to hit one of my kids, I'm gonna nut up. They better have a big old room to hold me down in it. They hurt to kill one of my kids.
I'm gonna get you guys a case card,
Yes, sir.
just in case if you need the report, you can have a way to tell them that you need it. But we'll get it typed up for you. It's not gonna be a criminal report or anything like that. We call it a miscellaneous report in the law enforcement world. But it'll at least have you something to stand on if anything comes out of it. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, man. Give me 1 second. All right.
Radio 1113, signal 20.
Oh, me. Signal 20 radio. 2 sets of 27s out of Georgia by name and date of birth. When you're ready.
Signal 20, 27 ended by Georgia. Go ahead.
First is going to be Daniel Bradley. Both common spelling, date of birth 12/18/1987.
We'll go with second.
Second is going to be Kathy Bradley, common spelling, Kilo Alpha Tango Hotel Yankee, date of birth 09/17/1991, September 17th, 1991. Also, can I get a case number, please?
17057, scene 057.
So, eleven 13 11:43. Did you get that subject's name the other night when you were out here, the other party? So. Oh, man. Oh. All right, guys. Here's your case card for the report that'll be completed. Give it about 5 to 7 business days. I'm gonna be honest with you; it'll probably be done about the next hour or two. But give it about 5 to 7 business days for it to get command approved by my sergeant, all that good stuff. And then if you need it, it's there. If you don't need it, you know, hey, it's still there if it ever comes up and you do. Okay. I understand it's a very aggravating situation for you guys, but I'll go over here and, you know, I can't tell them stop shooting, but I got to go over there to get her information anyway. So, you know, I'll kind of, you know, let them know that, hey, this and this is going on, whatever. But like I said, if they start, I can't stop them, you know. So I hope you guys have a better day, at least. But
they might be shooting again tonight. But,
yeah.
That like the kids that's autistic though. She hollered and told him my kid is autistic. Will y'all please?
Y'all
be quiet?
please,
Go ahead.
please have respect for my child with autism. Well, your child's just stupid. That's what autism is, stupid.
And it's actually not. Some autism
it's
are
not.
very intelligent.
smart.
I've came across some autistics that are very intelligent.
Yeah, mine is. She
Okay, he's in second
graduated and
grade.
everything.
They're supposed to know 300 sight words. He's only got like 50 or 60 more to learn out of 300 already.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I mean, I told him, I said, look, I don't mind y'all shooting.
Hold on. Can't get none. Go ahead.
First 27th Thunder Burst for the Daniel Bradley, 12-18 of 87. Male subject and a Georgia driver not found. Second 27th Kathy Bradley, 9-17 of 91. Female out of Georgia, driver not found.
Ten four on the Daniel Bradley subject, Sunday 12/8, 1987, December 8th, 1987. Ms. Bradley, do you have a license? No. Okay, all right, cool. That's why it ain't coming back. All right, cool.
She don't know how to drive.
You can drive a zero turn.
But
Well.
you know, I don't mind them I don't mind the shoot.
Yes, ma'am.
But if they're gonna shoot, you know, at least have respect for my child, and say, hey, I just want to give y'all a heads up. I'm about to start shooting, practicing my guns a little while, so that way I got time to get his sensory earmuffs and explain to him, hey, look, they're about to start shooting. It's okay.
I got
Because
you.
when they don't let us know and they start shooting, like my mom said, it freaks him out, and he sits there and goes,
And he hollers,
they're gonna shoot me.
They're gonna shoot
kill
me. They're gonna shoot me.
Right.
or kill my mommy and
Right.
daddy. And
Right.
it's-
I understand. And I hate it for you guys, and you know, like I said, I hate that there's nothing else that I can do for you guys,
We
but you know,
understand.
it's
That's
just
all you can do.
But you
But-
know, when they got little kids, they shouldn't even have them little kids out there at night, 11, 12 o'clock shooting.
well, I can't really say nothing about that because I grew up country, so I was shooting at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning too. So I can't really say nothing about that one. But oh God, go ahead. Guarantee it didn't get out. I know it didn't.
I growed up in LJ,
Mhm.
the mountains.
But I'm gonna get over here and talk to them and see if I can at least you know explain a part of the side of you guys' you know story. But you know if they don't understand it, it's gonna be what it's gonna be, and we're gonna have to go from there. Okay.
Well,
All right, guys. We'll see you guys later. Yes, ma'am.
Back up, go down that drive.
Okay. Yeah. Oh man.
Radio 1113.
Go ahead.
Can you advise the middle name for the Daniel subject?
10-12. Mr. Bradley.
Yeah.
What's your middle name, sir?
Cason?
Cason?
Yes, sir.
With a C or a K?
K.
1113 radio. It's gonna be Cason, Daniel Cason Bradley. They're having a hard time finding your
10-4-27's return, Daniel Cason Bradley, 915-915 Meadows Road. Class C Charlie, valid, negative.
10-4. Thank you. All right, that's all I needed,
You
man.
say Daniel Bradley.
When I got the call, it came out as Daniel Bradley as well. So I was like, okay, well, when they said, well, we're having a hard time finding his license, I'm like, well, he told me he had a license. I mean, not that it matters, you're not driving, but I'm like, he told me he had a license, and I'm like, okay, so I was like, forget it. Let me just see, because what's probably happening, they're getting 2 or 3 Daniel Bradleys.
Yes,
it's a very common name, so
They put
it's
it
all
in there
right.
as Daniel Cason.
That's fine. So, all right, man, I appreciate it. That's all I needed.
I appreciate the time.
Yes, sir. Ooh. Ooh. Eleven 13 radio.
11-13.
Radio, show me relocating to 821 Meadows Road. 821 Meadows Road. Reference is speaking to the other party of this incident.
Relocating 821 Meadows Road. Also, upon the return on the Kathy Bradley, came back, no record.
10-4, thank you.